Let me. Well, hopefully Alan heard me scream at him. Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Hi.
Hopefully everything worked the way I want it to. Yep.
Oh god, that was unsettling.
Yeah. That's really funny.
I'm going to fade into the background. Enjoy your songs.
Yes.
Okay. Welcome to today's game, which is like just the Joust game that people were trying to get forever ago. It's called Hell to Pay, and we're just gonna get right into it. So, introducing people, I'm just gonna go. Patagon is played by Sept, our little lovely penguin friend. Please. Okay. I was gonna say hi.
Oh, hi.
There we go. Joust is played by beloved friend of stream, Adrian. Exactly. Pim Positive. The Pim part of it is played by Keri.
Hello.
And then everybody knows the positive part is played by Art.
It me.
Is you indeed. And of course we have Royce, who is played by Kole.
Yeah, hello. Back again.
Royce went through a lot of shit last episode. So, it is super late night in the academy. You guys are just hanging out. Except the new submarine, you're reworking the communication section. It got a little wonky in space the other night, so figured make sure all the wiring's working, and you're just testing out the knobs. And you just pick up, like, it sounds like it's an SOS, but if Morse code was heavy metal, like, instead of like beeping, it was just like slamming on a fucking kick drum. And like, you're not like the low man on the totem pole, but like, you feel like you have to take this to one of the like commanding officers. And you can just make out the sounds of Royce working just little way down the hall in his laboratory.
Oh, right. Yeah. So this is a very strange signal. So I'm going to run down the hallway here and see if I can get Royce's opinion on it.
I forgot to show everybody Patagon sitting in the communications room.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
Beautiful.
But now we're gonna leave this screen immediately. So
Goodbye.
you come into like Royce's laboratory, and you see Royce and Besh, dear rabbit assistant, just working on some like strange new strange device. You've never seen it before, but it almost looks like, to us, it like, you know the Ghostbusters traps. It looks like one of those if that was a music box. And like, and you just see like Royce working, and Bash is the one doing most of the talking for them to them. And she's like, and I'm pretty sure, and like, I didn't take very good notes, but I'm pretty sure that goes right there. But you didn't explain it very well, so.
Well, I assumed you would just, innately understand.
And I assumed you would like know what you're talking about, like, but then you seem to have forgotten everything. So we're both kind of at a stalemate here.
Yes, well, I learned it once. I could probably learn it again.
It's like, I'm trying to learn it, though. And this is the conversation you walk in on, Sept.
Don't want to interrupt too much here, but We have a signal, and I cannot make heads or tails of it. And I was hoping I could get an opinion of someone in engineering.
A signal? What do you mean? What type of signal?
Well, it acts almost, like a distress signal, but the tones are just more like some sort of bass-heavy music.
It's like, Besh is just like, music, give it here. And like he'll just snatch it. Like, I'm gonna assume you had to print out.
Yes.
Yeah. So he snatches it out of your hand. He's just like, yes. And he's just like, and then like he walks to the voice. It is a signal. And you don't remember this. And like rolls his eyes. But apparently, what you told me was if you play the right keys, you can travel from one world to another. Like given the right energy, and that's what we're trying to recreate here, or at least what we were until you went and got amnesia.
Yes. Yeah. So you're saying that the notes of the song are like the sequence for a lock?
Well, yeah. See, and they said I was a bad teacher. And he pulls out a gold star and puts it like right on your shirt. And like, Sept, you see like multiple gold stars like on that spot that have like peeled off over the course of the day.
Like an Alzheimer's parent. And you're doing it.
Positive reinforcement.
Well, I'm hoping the lessons are going well then.
And it's just like, he looks at it, he's just like, yeah, right here. And you see him feeding it like it's, just, almost into a fax machine, into the top of a cord that's connected to the device in the middle of the floor. He's like, you might want to stand back.
I step back towards the door.
Yes, things tend to explode in here.
So as he feeds it in, Pim and B, you two are wandering the halls, and like you hear the sound of an old-time copy machine working. Not copy machine, like a really old printer. You know, the ones that like printed out the paper with the rings on the side and stuff that you had to like scratch off at the end. You know what I'm talking about? Like,
yeah.
You hear one of those printers going off, but like as it goes, it starts to pick up a tone, and it's just, and you guys inside the room are hearing it even more. It's like when they make heavy metal out of like hard drives. That's happening. And it's just like, it's just drawing you in. Something about it, and the axe is singing lyrics in your ear, but you can't fully understand it. And B, you are hearing the like you are feeling every beat of the drum to this song that is happening. You are pulsing with it. Like you guys are just like fucking like.
Ruru, can I hear the axe too, or just Pim?
Just Pim hears the axe.
All right, so I mean, we should definitely like go check this out, right?
Yeah, I don't think we have any other choice.
Yeah, so I'm going to start walking towards the music.
Pim's token's not gonna work for a second. Give me a second. Don't try to move it because it doesn't work.
This feels weird.
Well, Besh, this song's kind of neat.
I want to say that I think Besh is headbanging. So Pim, you walk in, and the second you walk in, like this huge hole opens in like the world. It's like a rift, is like a rift, but it's like you all feel this ridiculous heat, and much like a rift, and unlike most rifts, this one ignores the fact that you guys are like laced in silver, and you just get sucked right through. And then the rift closes behind you.
Oh dear.
Okay.
This is probably a good thing, right? I mean, this is definitely a good thing.
My wing's still here. Okay, we're in one piece, so could be worse.
You basically just step right out. And now, like, you didn't get thrown or anything. It's very sliders, not. Think sliders for this rift specifically, and it wasn't underwater too, so that makes it fucking wild. And now you are standing. I'll get your tokens right down for you. Like, you are standing in this room, this hallway. Can't I move the tokens? There we go. Oh yeah, in the workshop channel. I'm sorry, I gave you guys the. Hold on.
Is it not supposed to be the calm jazz music?
It's not the calm jazz music anymore. Like, now it's that music that's in there. And you guys, while you're here, you are hearing fucking heavy mass metal. Like, it's just the way that everything sounds, the wind outside the hallway that you're in, like the creaking of the wreckage around you, it all sounds like a heavy metal song.
Alright, well, this might be a jam.
I mean, I could definitely get behind it. It's pretty cool.
Looks like we're gonna need to investigate unreluctant.
You do hear what sounds like voices coming through the doorway in the back there. Like, that door is the only thing that's not shot up and destroyed in this whole place. And there's blood all over the walls. There's like bullet holes and scratches everywhere.
I'm gonna start walking towards the door. I'm gonna run my hand across the wall, across all the scratch marks, and start heading for the door.
Follow pin.
That's
I'll
just
fall
funny.
behind.
Him, blood, the blood.
And
Yeah,
I will then in turn run my hand through the blood as well.
Make a 20-sider roll for me, just for fun on that one.
Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
That's so good!
Wow.
That's so good!
That's incredible.
Yeah, so you guys are all walking forward, like, you noticed Pam Positive fall behind. But Joust, what do they hear behind that door?
Make sure everything's... Sir, I think they've returned. Everyone keep your voices down. Shh. It's a new wave. All right. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go!
And then out from the door bursts Joust and like multiple pillbugs. One of the pillbugs has a lightsaber in his hand, and another one just has a blaster. And the one with the blaster just starts fucking firing, missing you guys completely. Like, blaster bolts everywhere. But you all do recognize Joust.
Fire! Those uniforms. Who are you? You're not with the Legion here. I recognize those uniforms. You're from the Wanderpus, are you not?
I believe it's called the Wanderpus. I think that's what they've told me.
It matters not. Right now, let me speak to who's in command. Amongst your ranks, I would imagine it's you. You have a gold star, the symbol of authority.
Very slowly, you see Besh reach over with another gold star and stick it on Royce.
Very well. Okay, listen. I don't know where you came from, but right now, it is of the utmost imperative nature that we return to your vessel this moment. Some of my men are wounded. We can barely hold out here any longer. We need to escape now.
I'm gonna look behind me. There's nothing down the hallway to go back, right?
Yeah, I'll show you what's on the other side of the hallway. Go ahead. Turn your head and that's what you see. You see out the back, it's just a fucking fiery hellscape. You see little imps flying in the sky in the distance. At the same time, you see multiple spaceships just crashing onto in the distance. And just fucking flames. It just looks like countless nukes going off out there.
Where is your vessel?
Yeah, we don't got one.
What do you mean you don't have it? How did you arrive here?
We just kind of got pulled through the
We got sucked by a wormhole.
Which I must have immediately disappeared because it's not there.
You know what rifts are? That's kind of like what happened.
I'm very familiar. Amongst my organization, we primarily deal with anomalous activity, such as yourself right now. I'll remind you that I am Commander Joust of the Starlight Federation. I have been tasked with hunting down any anomalous activity that operates outside of extra-dimensional law. Right now, I could place you under arrest, and for your recklessness, I very well should. However...
in the middle of that sentence, Patagon, and this is the result of the one, you just happen to grab it on your way out. You always have a communications device. Your, red cap detector starts beeping. Like a lot.
We might have a problem. The, red cap detector is, making a lot of sounds I don't think I've ever heard it make before.
And Joust, you feel like you are just keyed into it. Everybody else isn't used to the shock of all of the explosions outside at the same time. But you feel the steps of one of the larger demons coming. Not the big one.
By the cosmos. All right. If you don't have a vessel, we only have one way out of this mess. How many of you are armed?
Got a pretty big gun.
I have my standard issue pistol and saber, so best as I ever am.
All right.
Royce raises his hands. I'm good.
All right. Follow me. We need to return to the stronghold before it's too late. Our time is limited.
I'm gonna follow.
All right.
Definitely.
So, you just see Besh is hopped in his swaddle thing. That's the way that I'm considering Royce shielding him is Besh has just hopped in it like a kangaroo pouch, and as you're walking, he's wrapping Royce's knuckles with tape.
We've been held up in here for however long we've sent that message. Has it been days? Weeks, maybe? Why? No one responded. It's as if the message simply left and entered the ether.
Based on the signal that you got, Patagon, the number was off. The only reason you picked it up was because you changed the Wander Crew's their communication number. So he was calling the wrong number. for 2 months, for 2 months, Joust has been calling the wrong number.
Demos?
It wasn't me, sir. I gave him the right number. It was entirely on them.
We'll deal with this later. For now, everyone, gather round. If we are to get out of here, we're going to need a resupply. Listen, I don't know how much you've seen of the outside world there, but we need as much ammunition and munitions as we can possibly get our hands on. Right now, all we've had to work with are the scraps you see lying around. If anyone can think of where we can potentially get more, I'm open to hearing any suggestions. For now, we've had to tap into the maintenance equipment. I know what you must be thinking. The great Commander Joust, forced to use construction equipment and robotic stationary tools in order to defend his ship, but my men's lives are paramount. They come before my care of yours. Now, go ahead and pick which ones you'd like. I believe this is to... well, it's kind of like a leaf blower.
He holds out to you what looks like, a leaf blower. Patagon, you look behind him, and you do have your standard issue pistol and saber, but you're standing next to Royce. I don't know how Besh did it, but he ripped the sleeves off of Royce's uniform, and it's just like the flared out ripped fabric, and he's jacked as a motherfucker. I don't know what he has in a heart tattoo, but I really want him to have one.
It's Leto in a heart tattoo.
Oh my god, that's the greatest thing you could have said. And then, on the other side, you see, Pim loading her 9, barrel fucking, sniper rifle with just, giant elephant-sized, slugs. Elephant slugs. And, you see, around her body is just, whipping around the tendrils of B positive holding the little hatchet. Everything's super as fucking metal as fuck. And you see in front of you, Joust. Pillbug version of Darth Vader. One arm completely removed and made out of, remade out of scrap metal. One of his subordinates holding a heavy blaster, the other one holding a lightsaber. Everything here is heavy metal as fuck. Behind Joust sits a simple chainsaw. But it looks like it could do a little ripping. Maybe a little tearing.
Alright. As I look around right now, marksman with the red tendrils.
Yeah?
Are those Nitro Express rounds?
Sure.
Excellent. And you, the one who loves Leto? You seem
That's
capable
my
with your
boy.
fists.
Yeah.
Excellent. Take anything you need. Demos! Phobos! See to it that they're armed appropriately for what they have. And you, avian person, your stature is not to be envied. However, I may have use for you. Joust is going to give him the chainsaw.
Awesome.
Okay, so this chainsaw is... Here we go. I'm going to drop it in the workshop channel. I'll read it out loud. This is the Rip and Tear. 3 damage on all attacks. It's dangerous to wield. That just means if you roll low, I'm hurting somebody with it. For 10 AP, when you use this ability, you are unable to be killed, not by gods or man, for the next 24 hours. You can still be maimed or captured, but if you attack a foe with this weapon while this is active, any success kills commoners or minions. Any tough choice is wildly dangerous to allies and surrounding environment. A failure is not an option. Lose a limb or destroy something important and roll again.
I love everything about that.
That is gonna be amazing.
So metal.
It's enough to bring a tear to a grown man's eye.
Gather everything you need from this room. Make sure you are fully equipped. I'll be waiting out front. Before we move on, and we must move on, I have to explain something very, very important about what you're about to encounter.
Come on.
Joust, he walked away.
Right. Okay.
His two like companions have followed him outside, and like, if you look back out the doorway that he left, it is like you just see the three of their silhouettes, the two pillbugs like putting on their like cloaks, and then like their capes, and it's just like tattered ass burlap floating in the wind. You know what scene of of a movie this is? This is the Chronicles of Riddick with the fire hell scene at the end. That's what this is. If you guys haven't seen it, I feel bad for you.
The really good one was Pitch Black.
How dare you say that in front of Joust and me?
Sorry.
I don't
Anyway.
think you're sorry.
Art looked like he was gonna say something.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Art.
Can we just eat them, Pim?
We can't eat them yet. We've got to figure out how to get home first. Then we can talk about eating them. Fair?
Just one?
Let's give it a few minutes.
A small one.
Maybe a little nibble. We'll give it about 5 minutes.
Okay. So if you guys follow Joust out, like this is the scenery that you are met with. But the red cap detector is going off like crazy. And I'll put your tokens on in just a second, but just so you guys can get a feel of it. These are what red caps look like in this world. I'll make it really here. You guys
Oh boy.
can't really see them very well, so I'm going to make them really big for people.
Ah, the one on the right is adorable.
So these are what they look like. Like,
Oh my.
Good Lord.
like,
It's gotten big.
so. And I'm going to just explain this one to you. You guys have no way of getting you have no way of healing with like HP shots, please. I'm just saying that one to the chat. Like, you are cut off from those supplies. You don't have any like all the ammo you have is what you just loaded into your guns. If you want to get more ammo, if you guys want to get more health, you have to kill these things as heavy metal as possible. That is how today's game works.
This is the best roguelite I've ever played.
I'm not sure how familiar you are with the interdimensional travels, but if you've been on board the Wanderpus, I'm sure you're familiar somewhat. Now, listen carefully. We've been at this for God knows how long. Whatever you do, do not stop pressing forward. I began this mission with my entire crew. It is down to just me and my two right subordinates, Deimos and Phobos.
That's right, boss.
Yes, you did very well. Now, we must move through these ranks. They're already on their way here. We don't know how it is they operate, but we're imagining, based on our observations and research, that it must be operating potentially under some sort of autonomous intelligence, i.e., perhaps a hive mind of sorts. We've made it through this valley and quite a bit forward. We eventually hit a roadblock. We needed more men in order to push past. You, right now, under decree of the Starlight Federation, are going to act as the new strike force. I'll be leading the charge. I'm officially deputizing all of you for right now. Do as I say, and we will survive this. And make sure, whatever you do, you don't stop killing. Move!
So yeah, you guys see a horde of these like these red cap demons just charging at you. And I'm going to start making rolls against you if you don't make rolls against me.
Let's go. I'm gonna charge into him.
Alright, so our voice is like you got so it's I'm gonna say there's like 12. And these guys all count as commoners until unless I say otherwise. Oh.
You see?
Oh, that's...
Are we waiting or are we going ham?
I'm going ham.
Alright.
So
You said there's 12 of them?
12 of them.
Alright, sweet. Start out strong. I'm going to just go ahead and do Slayer and try to knock out half of these guys. So I'm going to aim my weapon, and I would gently urge B to start whipping out some tendrils here and start ripping people apart.
Excellent. Give me rolls. Oh, just one roll. Oh, no, 2 dice. 2 dice because Kole played double up.
Okay.
Nice. Success is perfectly fine. So, yeah, you kill 6 of them. How does that look? Like,
I'm going to try to line up to get as many in one shot as possible. And then I just imagine, like, B's tendrils, like, whipping out off of my body and just, like, ripping through these things. Like, literally, yeah. They just, like, turn into, like, knives, essentially, and just start stabbing through these things.
absolutely. That's fucking metal-ass way to kill it.
Beautiful!
You see, like, as, like, the last one in the row... No, as, like, B comes back from, like, skewing the last one in the row, you see 9 bullets, like, just in her, like, slime hand, and she just kind of chucks them back up, and they go right back into your weapon. Just insta-reload.
That's my girl.
There's still 6 more.
6 more.
And a candy.
And a candy, apparently.
I'm gonna get up as close as I can to all of them, and then I'm gonna use a whirlwind ability from fighter.
Absolutely. Give me a 20-sider. Oh, 2. Sorry, of course. Double up. Oh, fucking natural 20, though.
Let's go.
So all enemies within reach get dealt double damage.
Yeah, you murdered them. What does it look like? What with when you barehanded whirlwind 6 demons?
Like I run up to them. The first
Hit
one,
that.
I like just punch, and then I just start spin kicking all the rest of them.
Oh fucking! I want Besh to just be back to back with you right now, though. Just both of you just going ham. I love a cut off lab coat.
Yeah, yeah, we're just going to town.
Oh, Besh is swearing so much. So yeah, Joust, like as like you and Phobos and Demos? What'd you say?
Demos.
Phobos and Demos. Like, as you 3 are just ready to like fucking like rock this amount, it's just like 6 of them just get skewered and shot to shit, and the other 6 just implode to this rabbit dwarf kickboxing menace.
Excellently done. We might have a chance.
And then I keep running forward.
Run
Absolutely.
forward.
Onward!
move you guys' tokens so I can manage to grab them all. So many little demon guys. Alright.
Are there
So-
any pulpy puddles left from that?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely there were pulpy puddles left after that, B. Are you gonna try
He's
to
gonna
force...
swipe a taste as we move forward.
B, I need you to roll me a 20-sider.
2 20s.
6. 6 is not a failure, but it's a tough choice.
Roll
All right,
a second
Two
dice.
20s.
Oh, yeah, roll a second die, please. I think this music actually has like a tone in it that's not supposed to be there, so I want to find us something else.
Yeah, I hear it. It's like really obnoxious.
Yeah, it's really bad. I want to stop that. Alright, so... Sorry, everyone. Just give me 1 second. Like, it sounded good, but... I don't like that tone. Here, just put this one on loop for me.
Make sure you check the remains. We don't quite know how to explain it, but there may be items.
They're like loot boxes.
If you're familiar with interdimensional travel, all things must abide by the rules of that dimension. Here, based on the only research we've been able to actually attempt, I would wager it's some type of intelligence, but I can't be sure. Whatever it is, it responds to how we kill.
It sure fucking does. Well, okay, so an 11, that's a success. So, when Royce did his like last spin kick and the head of the red caps just exploded, you saw a little shiny knife go flying out of it, and just like
We'll pick up the knife.
yeah, the knife it wasn't there until it was.
Ooh, interesting.
Sir, yet another example of anomalous activity.
Yes, I see.
Yank and slide it into Pim's pocket.
Just gonna load up. just fucking load up.
Alright, so you guys go. Oh, I meaning to shrink these. You go a little bit further. That did not work how I wanted it to. Roll 20. I'm gonna have words with you wanted to. And it's just like Joust, you would know that this is the lava river. It's a pain in the ass to cross. It's like the only way to really get anywhere here is by like jumping across the pits.
All right, everyone. Who here is the least nimble?
I look down at Besh and the penguin.
Yeah, it might be a coin flip between the two of us.
I can
We've
throw
lost
the-
many good men here. This is one of the most difficult obstacles we've encountered. But unfortunately, this is the only way forward. We'll need to get onto those platforms.
And you all do see, like, these are not constant. They are flowing slowly down this lava. Oh, and there's also this one up here. It hovers around. You guys can try to jump on it if you want. Let me know if you're going to try that one, though.
See. Well. Gonna jump to the first platform.
All right.
Good man.
Just straight jumping?
Yep.
All right, make that roll. Oh, 2 rolls, yeah. Yeah, fucking... Yeah, goddamn. It's so casually. Like nothing at all.
I expected nothing less from the ranks of a general like yourself.
Yeah,
the
okay,
gold star.
As you jump to the other platform, how do you knock this fucking demon off the platform that he's on? He's just ready screaming at you. What happens? How did the whole jump go? Because you definitely took that guy off that platform.
So I jump, and I'd like to just slide and knock his legs off to knock him off the platform.
Absolutely. Like, yeah, he comes down here. He splatters down, both of his legs broken, but like he's still like crawling, like trying to get at the rest of the group, but they're above. He's very Anakin Skywalker right now, like melting in the lava.
I also
have the
cannot
high
move my
ground?
own token.
Oh, yeah, okay, let me do that. Yeah, you guys do, in fact, all have the high ground. Congratulations on that. And for some people, it's really just the dream.
I think Pim's gonna make well with that.
So, yeah, I'll follow on to the next platform. Can we do some fun stuff with bees' tendrils? And can we, like, shoot them across to kind of, like, just, like, essentially whip ourselves across?
Oh, absolutely. Give me that roll. Like, you're gonna reach up and try to grab the, like, the moving platform one up here. It's really just a weird color. I can try to...
Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. Let's do that. What do you think, Bee?
Ruru. Go big.
All right. Yeah, so let's shoot some tendrils up there and try to get up there. 2 20s?
Yep, 220. A 6 and a 4. A 6 and a 4. Here's your tough choice. You get across. You get across, okay? But when you reach the other side in the distance behind them, you're gonna see something bad. You're gonna see something real bad. Or you get across, and then you look down and notice that this lava is rising at a very fast rate. Either way, you get across.
Would the lava not be rising?
No, the lava would not be rising if not for what just happened.
Okay, so like the lava's gonna rise regardless.
No, the lava's only gonna rise
If that's what I
because-
choose.
Yeah, if that's what you choose.
So who's on the platform right now?
The platform just has Royce on. You can make rolls to just like start jumping across, but she's got to make the choice first. The lava's
What?
gonna come in like waves, not just like it going up, but like surfing waves, and try to splash at that. Or they're gonna see something very scary behind them.
Let's see the very scary.
Behind them, behind all of you, you see what looks like a Joust, you'd recognize this. This is a Starlight cruiser. It's like it is smashing on the ground in front of you. Like you didn't even see it come through. Like it didn't come through the atmosphere. It went through a rift as well.
By the
Like-
cosmos.
And it is destroyed. It is covered completely with tick-like red cap as it is crashing itself onto the ground. And they are getting out, and you see in the distance, like coming through but not crashing into the ground, this giant, bulbous, termite-like creature that looks like a termite queen with just this giant egg sac on its back, and swarming all over it are millions of redcaps.
By the cosmos. How many good men died aboard that ship, you monsters! You parasitic bastards! There's nothing we can do now. We have to keep pressing forward.
So that's what's behind you guys, and they are getting off in alarming numbers.
Move across the river now!
Oh yeah, they move that. Where is? Okay, yeah, you guys should start crossing the river. Not Pim though. Pim, you're all the way on the other side. You're good. Not you, Pim. Never you.
Never me, Pim.
I'm gonna jump to the next one that's down below.
Alright, yeah.
While Royce is doing that, I'm gonna jump to the one that Royce is leaving.
Yeah, alright. Royce, yeah, you make it down. You can Mario. Oh, you're jumping over that guy. Oh, yeah, that's fine. Alright, so you do have one right in front of you. And go ahead, Sep. Go ahead and make your roll.
Oh, Joey.
Alright. So, here's your tough choice. And the lava's gonna, like, splash up. And you can, like, you can try to just, like, it's gonna splash up, so you're gonna have to hit the lower one in front of the, this red cap down here. Or, alternatively, the lava's a little bit lower, and it, like, you can still keep your high ground. And a red cap is just gonna be, like, dangling off the side of it, because it's, like, surfed the lava.
I think I'll do the the second option with the dangling red caps.
Alright, so yeah. So now you have like a red cap just like dangling off of it, like right in front of you. Yeah, I'll put him up. So he's just like dangling, like he's swiping his claws at you.
We're going to use our trusty chainsaw and swipe at the hands that are trying to keep him attached to the side there.
Absolutely, go ahead and like, it's still 220 size because they put it right back up.
Okay. Oh, lovely.
Ah, fuck, gotta take that one.
This is gonna be great.
Oof.
Oh god, that chainsaw, dangerous. Alright. Okay. I don't want to cut off the front of your flipper, Sept. I don't want to cut off the front of your flipper.
Alright.
But we're gonna cut off the front of Sept's flipper, everybody. He's basically gonna lose what would equate to us losing all of his toes on one foot.
Ouchie. That's gonna make for a fun time.
Or
You just gotta push through the pain.
Or, you know, I'll give you a choice on this one. That, or the one that's dangling dodges. The reason that you didn't hit him is you just didn't move fast enough. You just hesitated, and now you have this red cap's syringe-like claws, like poking through your stomach and out your back. And he's starting to get much stronger. He's gonna gain 4 of your HP. Like, he's gonna go from commoner to he's gonna go up to 10 HP. He's gonna go to boss. He's gonna be right in front of you.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to lose the toes.
Okay.
Honestly. We have to keep moving, so.
There go your toes. He is still dangling, though. Like, you didn't hit him when you swiped down, you hit yourself. He's just unaccustomed to the weight.
True.
Royce is gonna use his invoker ability to light his fists on fire with blue flames. And then proceed to uppercut this red cap in front of him.
fucking metal as hell. Go and make those rolls. And yeah, Nika, this was an attack. This was him trying to like swipe down on it to kill it. Oh my god! This red cap knows MMA. Like, you went for the Shoryuken, and this like he baited out that Shoryuken. That's what happened. Like you went for it. He was down backing, and he just like reaches up and like snatches your leg and spikes you into the lava. Not like throws you in it so you're burning, but like it splashes around you, and you take 4 damage of just like, and you're on the ground, you're prone.
This is fun.
Sept lost his foot, and he is like there's a scrabbling up one. Pim made it all the way across, but is like mind boggled by the size of a giant like red cap coming up the alley.
Okay.
And now
Yeah, I was gonna say, so... Alright, Demos, Obos, just like we've done it before.
We laid down our lives for you, sir.
I know, and I would do the same, but we're not dying today.
So Joust is gonna lift them both up and essentially fastball special them towards, like, the red cap that's pinning down Royce.
Alright, go for it. I'll do it. Roll 2d20. Oh god. Hopefully my luck's better than y'all's right now. Yeah, I'm real good at this game. Yeah, what's it look like when it like breaks breaks its exoskeleton?
It's like they go flying forward, like, just like ridiculously fast, but they don't. One of them should manage to like, open up and at least put out a foot or two to just like, try to deliver the kick. Like, bang!
Oh yeah, totally. Like, and they'll fucking, that destroys it. They'll kick it into the lava. Like, you can't burn red caps. You know that. Everybody knows that. Was that 3 rolls? Was that 3-1?
Yes, it was.
Oh my god, that was amazing. So bingo, everybody gets their AP back.
5 AP for party.
5 AP. Because, fuck. Wow, guys. So, Royce, you are saved by, like, the 2 wonderful little pill soldiers.
Yeah. I'm gonna get back up and try that again.
Oh, don't worry, the red cap's dead. Like,
Okay.
there isn't red cap scrabbling to try to get up to Patagon, who is clearly just violently wounded themselves. Or maybe you guys don't know that they did to themselves. I don't want to make like Patagon like a kicking bag.
That's why Joust has to make his way to the penguin.
I was gonna say I could try using clap to, with the beat of the music, essentially make a thunderous wave to try to push the red cap off the edge.
I support it.
All right, so go 2s. Let's try it. Well, not a 1. I'll take it.
These rolls, guys. These rolls have been something. Oh, here's the tough choice. Yeah. It works. Works perfectly. But works maybe a little bit too good. That clap was too on beat. You hit and you resonated with the world. You're gonna cause an earthquake.
Oh.
Or like more metal quake, because everything you're standing on is like terrible metal and falling into lava. Everybody is gonna have to make a roll to include, like, even Pim, who's fully on the other side, and of course with Pim you have B. Everybody's gonna have to make a roll to not fall in the lava. Or
Alrighty.
no, I'm like, that's what I'm gonna say.
Okay.
So Kole's fine. Kole's fucking like fucking angel backflips his way out of it, like just fucking crucifix backflip. Looking fine. Sept, like, yeah, okay. Can you fly? I don't.
With the aid of a thunderous clap, sure.
Oh my god, do you turn around and just clap really loud and just propel yourself?
Seen a character do this before. It was metal.
Makes it to the other side.
Makes it to the other side. Yeah, while you're passing by, how do you kill this red cap with chain?
So, like, one hand out, just, almost like a wing, of a plane, and then just, like, slice right through it.
Yes. Yes, of course, yes. Oh, I have to make the roll for Adrian, of course I do. Okay, here's your tough choice. Adrian, have you ever seen Volcano?
Of course.
We're talking about the one that's like LA, where there's a fireman in a subway, and he's carrying one of his, like, firemen. He jumps in the lava and then, like, takes a couple steps and then throws the other fireman to safety.
Right.
You know that scene? That's the scene you're going to have with your men here. That's your tough choice.
It's not a tough choice. It has to be done. Demos! Phobos! On me!
But sir, there's no way to go on me!
Come on! He just grabs them forcefully and boom, it plays out. Leaps, doesn't quite make it, hits the lava. Ah! Go! Just go!
But sir!
To keep them safe! I'll be fine! Ah!
You guys do see, and, like, this is an actionable moment. You guys can do something. Like, but Joust is Terminator 2ing himself into the lava right.
I'm gonna jump in after him with a shield on myself and attempt to throw them all out.
Alright. Give me them 220-siders.
Like, not today.
Art was typing too.
Oh shit, go ahead. Also, alright, yeah. Alright, give me the backup. Haven't heard enough from Art. Like, this whole time, like...
Ruru. Can B use Pim's far shot and help scoop Joust up as he's thrown?
That would save him from having to make another roll.
I told you to go! Just keep my men safe!
So Not Forgiven made Kole's roll a 20, so...
Oh, damn it, beat me to it.
Like, everybody's trying to make it a 20. It's very nice. It's very nice. I'm picturing it, and stop me if you, like, think it's, like, the wrong direction, but, like, you using shield literally, like, makes... Like, you breathe out a silver dust, and the shield is, like, a actual shield. Like, that's how I'm saying it. I like, you splash into the lava before it starts really burning Joust. And, like, you know when you slap a mud puddle, you see the ground for a second?
Mm-hmm.
And then just, like, grab him and, like, both of you just jump out. That's what a 20 looks like. And, like, as you're in the air, like, B just, like, tentacles out of Pim and snatches both of you and, like, pulls you to the side. Or, like, pulls you safely
Far
onto
shot
it.
says an attack, so Joust might get skewered.
No, I like it. Because Far Shot makes it just a success, right? So you guys don't even have to make a roll for it. So it's an instant success of, like, everybody just pulling each other in.
I didn't come here for you to turn into melted metal and carapace.
That was a foolish decision. One made only by a man with a death wish. Tell me your name.
Name's Royce Vanderbilt.
Royce Vanderbilt. I'll never forget it. Thank you.
Can we like do the like Arnold like arm like handshake.
You motherfucking can. And
Hell
like,
yeah.
just so you know, there's not going to be a negative. Like, no matter how low you roll, even if you roll a 1, nothing negative is going to come of this, but roll me 2 20-siders, please. Okay. It didn't go great, but it didn't go bad. Don't worry about it. If that was a 20, you didn't inspire your team with it, sadly.
This is fun.
So yeah, Pim and B, you guys both just see Royce and like Joust flex like crazy and like give each other like the most fucking like hyper masculine handshake, and you know that maybe at some point in time this would have been like really inspiring to like people. But it's just the most corny shit you've ever seen.
Like a very sarcastic dog whistle.
Yeah, like you don't think any less of them for it, not really. Like you know that they just tried a thing. But in the back of both of your heads, like they have uninspired you. It's just like what happened is a reverse muse showed up.
For the rest of you, I must thank you for taking my men along with you as you did. For now, however, we must keep moving.
Alright. Please type it real quick.
Yep.
I love this game.
V flicks at Pim's antler and asks if she regrets not eating him yet.
Maybe a little bit. Yeah, that was pretty corny.
So yeah, on the other side, like as awesome as that was, and like the cool handshake and everything, you just happen to look over and just see this massive fucking like zombie swarm of redcaps coming at you. And they're not slow, like they're running like full out, like just full tilt heading to you. But you know you're close. You know you got the Cyber Demon's Palace is like right around the corner.
All right, we can't stop now. On guard!
So like, and you guys
Keep running.
see it, just this fucking Goliath of a structure, and it is flying. It does seem like it had like Besh is incredibly interested in this engine, like whatever's making it fly. Like it seems like it had like, and you see Besh pull out his like detector and just like, no, this is, and like Patagon, you're picking up on it too. It's just like, no, that's a different version of Rift technology going on in that. Like, despite its like shape, it might as well be the Wanderpus sitting in front of you.
Well, I've flown one mountain. Why not another?
Slightly intrigued that there's so many places that have very similar engine technology.
What if that's our way out, though?
The only way out is through, so...
The best bet.
I warn you now before we continue. This is as far as we've got. Trying to penetrate that kit-like citadel has not been an easy task, and we've lost more people than we can... I can't repeat the same mistake. We'll need a better strategy. I understand that plowing through with brute force might be a good option, however... there has to be another way.
I like brute force. Let's go!
Alright, what you guys do see is like, as soon as Pim takes that first step, like, the ground kind of starts like sitting up, like standing up, like all the lava in front of you are just like from like not goblins, like imagine blob people, but blob people are lava, and like maybe some of them are blood. Like some of it's like boiling blood, and then there's just like these aren't the red caps that you've been dealing with. These are a different entity entirely.
The only way forward is through everything. Let's go.
Onward.
All right. How do you guys deal with just like the fucking like? I'm gonna use the same tokens because I like them. They are made of like if you touch them, you get hurt. Ooh, I copied the wrong thing.
Can I hear anything from the axe?
Yes. Roll me 220 siders. I can give you more.
Is there any scrap metal out here?
Yeah, everywhere.
I'd like to pick up 2 sheets and use them to start battering things away as we run through.
Alright, Pim, the axe is like it keeps singing the lyrics to a song that only you can hear. But it is like driving you to a little bit out of the way. Like you would have like if Royce is running straight down, like battering things away, you would have to go to the right a bit. Like you'd be on your own. But something is literally singing to you over there.
Alright, so yeah, I'll head towards the singing.
Alright, let me put everybody back on them. You know, having token problems like I literally always do with Roll20. Not that I've ever tried a different program.
V's humming blood over and over in Pim's head too.
Humming blood?
Blood, 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 blood.
What does blood sound like when you hum it? Oh, this is just good radio right here. That's what this is. I did not copy what I tried to. So yeah, Pim, you're gonna have to like, and you, Royce, I'm gonna need those rolls to like plow through, and I'm gonna need 2 rolls from you, Pim, to like see if you can like cut your way through or shoot your way through the mess you're trying to get yourself through.
Double up fell off.
Oh, so I'll give you 2 both that roll because that's on me. That's on me. Like I took too long to say it.
Fuck.
But a 3 and a 6 do you no favors. But a 19 and a 1 are it's so good. It's so good. Just thank you. Thank you for this gift. I don't know what I did to deserve it. Thank you. Alright. Make you guys a little bit smaller. I'll make these 2 red caps small too. No, they're tiny. Okay, so Pim, here's your tough choice. The axe is calling. The axe is demanding. It's just like this is why it's been singing to you. It needs you to go over. It needs you to let it out. There's something inside, and you know, that rock looks an awful lot like an egg. Like an awful lot. And it's just like, it's just in the lava right there. You can't get it though. Like you can't, like you know that even B can't reach out. Right. Dangerous. But you do really want it. You want it so bad. So here it is. Does Pim willingly, because of the voice in her head, whip B out into the lava knowing that you are going to hurt B? Like, this hurts B, regardless.
+2 shield for everyone for the bingo card.
Okay, but that'll happen after the B.
Oh.
You have to hurt B. B's gonna take 4 damage. You're gonna burn part of her. quite a bit. But you get that egg. And that your axe wants you to take that egg. Also, B, just for the record, you know this. You know that she is making this decision.
Was there an or is that it?
Or you don't get the egg.
Oh, I need that egg.
We need that egg.
We need the egg. B, I love you, I'm sorry.
Alright, B.
Egg.
Egg.
You guys actively watch Pim whip B out into the lava and part of B burn off. Like it's a losing a limb situation. If we had that bingo card, it would be by half from B and then half from Patagon because toes. But that was just a tough choice. We haven't gotten to the catastrophe yet. Royce, you're jumping over. You're doing great. Like, you're athletic as hell. And at this point, you're seeing, like, Bash is just, like, jumping just like you, just doing parkour as hell. Like, I'm picturing you a little bit like young Chuck Norris. I had. I don't know. Like, it's the mustache, I think. That's what I've got. Like, in my head. It's like a very young Chuck Norris. Like, your uniform is ripped to look like a gi. And Besh is just trying his best to be just like you. He got too cocky. He's gonna fall into the lava. Besh is gonna take 4 damage. Even with the 2 shield. No, the 2 shield will protect him. But he's gonna take 2 damage. Or you could jump out.
How much shield is on Besh right now? Because I put a shield on him earlier.
Or that's not a catastrophe then. You know what? That's what it would have been. I'm gonna stick with it. Like, keep the fiction. Yeah, Besh got like, but then like pre-planning, the motherfucker just like a bubble bounces on him like to safety.
I guess we say it depletes any shields left.
Yeah, like he's just like he's back to square one and scared as shit. He went from like cop and super cocky rabbit to just like, I think I want to go home.
Yeah, we're going home.
All right, so those are those. Patagon, how do you make it through this weird army of like wet blood magma people?
Yeah, so I'm gonna do a magic strike with the using the chainsaw as my pointy object. So it is going to essentially force a missile straight in a line towards my target, which is going to be straight ahead, the direction we're trying to go. So see how that goes.
Absolutely, I support this. Oh, you get 1 more as well. His double up came back up. Alright, well, the 10. It's a tough choice. What's a good tough choice?
I'm gonna raise that by 1.
Oh, make it a success? Okay. So yeah, it works. Like you carve a path almost completely to the door of this palace. And yeah, it's like, what does it look like to just do that? Like, what does magic weapon on a chainsaw look like?
So, you have your standard chainsaw, when it's on, making a whole lot of noise, and then it just, essentially, as it's revving up, you just see this beam of light and, like, metal pieces, I guess, because we're in a metal-based world, just fly forward and just, carve a path through the lava like red cap parasites.
Oh, I love it so much.
Yes,
like,
yes!
As like you hear like Joust yelling yes in the background, some of the blood from one of the magma things just like lands on the chainsaw, and the chainsaw just starts drinking it and like refills its gas.
Nice.
Alright, and Joust, how do the three of you get across? Pim is not all the way across. Pim is like still over here because she's got a little egg. Egg.
Demos, Phobos, on me, Delta formation, charge! We basically run straight in, and it's, you know that scene in The Matrix Reloaded when Neo's like spinning around and kicking all the surrounding enemies?
Yeah.
I'm swinging them around and they're doing that.
Yes, of course.
And we're moving forward, like knocking everything backward.
Bullet time cam and everything.
Oh yeah, it's fully a success. You do exactly what you wanted to do.
Oh, like clockwork.
Like, you all get to the other side. You're right outside the gate of it. You are still swarmed, like, coming in from all sides. And then you notice that in the distance, you've left Pim positive. Pim, everybody else has made it to the entrance. You are blocked by another army of them, of, the slime magma. And then, at this point, they're like, their faces are becoming more like Warpletinger faces the more that you look at them.
Oh. Good.
Listen to me. How do you know that thing?
How far away would you say Pim Plus is?
How far away is, like, interesting to what your idea is?
Would be great.
So we're cut off from where Pim is.
Yeah, Pim is, like, cut off from you by a bunch of lava, and, like, there's no good platforms to make the jump.
Often can I use Slayer?
How much AP does it cost?
4.
You can do it again. You can just pull the trigger.
Fuck it, let's do that. So I'm going to hand the egg to B for safekeeping, and I am going to load up the gun and kill half of them.
Absolutely. Yeah, so,
And for flavor, I would also like to take out the axe and at least just cleave one in half.
I support that for sure. So, like, yeah, between your gun and, like, the slashing, you definitely, like, carve just a straight line to them. Like, you can see the group. Like, it's, like, fucking parting the seas. But just instead of, like, water, it's red, like, weird parasitic
Blood and guts?
Blood and guts. It's just fucking everywhere. And, like, how do you get across, though?
So we are trying...
You've made it easier for you, but it's a big jump. Like, I could see a world where we try a little Pim positive shape-shifting, if you'd like.
Ooh, yeah.
Maybe make your wings bigger.
Yeah, if we could do some frickin' epic Warpletinger blood wings, that would be great.
If you two are down to give that a shot, because it will be, like, the Volt be dangerous for both of you.
Alright, B's typing. Let's see what she's got.
Blood wings sound amazing.
Alright, let's do it!
Alright, give me them 220s, and just hope you don't get a 1, because that's gonna end real bad.
I swear.
Fucking barf.
It
Yeah.
looked like a 1 for a second. Somebody's gonna make that a 20. I bet somebody's gonna make it a 20. So what does it look like when you do this just, like, amazing? Like, what does the perfect version of this look like?
So I picture B, like, kind of in, like, a spiral wrapping around my wings and extending them out to look, like, really epic, like, let's say, like, 70s metal album cover, like, dragon wings. And just, like, this one big beat just lifts us up into the air.
It's not a
Like
natural.
the side of a
phrase.
70s van, but drippy.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Just beautiful. So yeah, that's what you all see, and like they come down and just be scythes through all of the remaining monsters, like right around the party. Just scythes them all like in half, and they just do the fucking animated like fall apart thing, like as you guys land. So that's how Pim got to you guys, for the record.
Incredible. So you've managed to form a symbiotic relationship with whatever that creature is. Interesting.
This is Officer Positive. We had a mishap. I call it a blessing.
If it's not too much trouble, I'd like to be able to get a sample of the parasite for analysis later.
I think we should
We
concern
caught
ourselves
a
with getting
creature.
in there.
Can we eat them now?
They also just decided that they want to take a sample, so yeah, if you want to eat them, go ahead.
Please don't eat Phobos. I love him.
Yeah,
Listen,
it was-
Phobos is my favorite.
I just almost died.
We've made it this far, but
These
this is
going
as far
full
as...
multi-noodle as soon as they said sample.
Tame your creature, please.
Is
There-
there a door blocking our path forward?
There is there's definitely a door. Like, there's like the super like slow extending gate as you approach it, has been like not gate but like stairway, like slams into the ground, and you guys can like run up the stairs, and like there's a door there.
As I've mentioned before, this is as far as we've made it. Now I should warn you right now, whatever lies beyond that doorway could mean the very death of all of us. But we have no choice.
Well, my first idea is I can use last light to hopefully make a giant hole in said door. As to what's going to be on the other side, yeah, we might need a plan to counter that.
I could also maybe open the door myself.
Sure. You can try that first.
With your fists?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, fuck yeah, roll that. Give me 220 sides to punch the door down.
Well,
Oh, unless you have a plan.
I'm gonna gain the legendary ability of Limit Break from Fighter.
And just punch the door until you can't punch
And
the
then-
door anymore?
Well, no, and then I'm gonna use the 3 costing AP ability of it, which is I perform a feat of strength that was previously impossible.
Yeah, for fucking sure. What does it look like? Like, do you rip it off? Do you just lift this, like, giant-ass demon door?
I figure, like, Roy steps up to it, cracks his knuckles, they burst into the blue flames again, he just grips it in the middle and just pries it open.
Yeah,
By
okay.
the cosmos.
You guys just watch fucking Royce peel a door.
Truly the strength of a general.
Wow,
Yeah.
that is...
Off the door, you pull, like, you have it. Like, you can keep it. It is, we're gonna call it hell metal.
Oh, Jesus.
Like, you can do something with this. Like, it's basically a free real estate card. You can add
Neat.
something to the city. You can add something to the ship. It's gotta be metal as fuck, but just consider it that.
You got it.
And, like, yeah. Standing in front of you guys, like, like, yeah, it's just this giant demon that is very reminiscent of cyber beasts from Doom, and it's standing in front of like it looks like the Wanderpus engine but red.
So the reports were true. I can't believe it.
That's right, sir. You are looking at The omen of danger.
No, we called it the bringer of pain.
Right, of course.
This demon stands above you with a giant ass sword as one arm, giant ass gun, or I might just say big fucking gun, as another arm, seeping chest wound, like giant seeping chest wound, shoulder mounted like rocket launchers. It is about to attack you. I'm gonna make those rolls now.
Dodge!
I will do the splitting image, so while dodging.
So like, so you guys like with like with the dodge warning, and also with like the fact that just like Royce ripped the door off. So like outside, you guys just hear hissing rain hit the fucking like, and like you hear the ticks, like you hear the red cops popping as like the fiery rain starts hitting them, and it's just like a thunderstorm, but also fire. So that's bad news, right? You can't go outside. You cannot go backwards now. You have to be inside this room.
All right, everyone. Our only choice is to go through him.
And like with the warning and with his success, all of you take 2 damage, but the shields that you already have up will protect you from that.
Ugh. Phobos, initiate suppressing fire. Demos, move in for the melee attack. Use the beam saber.
And similarly, Patagon's going to use Last Light with the overload to aim at whatever looks like a squishy spot.
I mean, it has a giant hole in its chest. That's a squishy spot, I think.
Yeah.
And it's just like, it's raising it, like, it did a, like, scything sweep with its, like, sword. That's what you guys' shields bounced off. And it is just fucking staring down at you. So go ahead and make your attack. But no, it's like, it's gonna fire on you guys quick. Oh, one more roll. Double up is still effect. We got a success. We got a tough choice. Alright. The success, yeah, what's your attack look like?
So with the charging, it's be similar to the magic strike. There, it's a very large energy beam coming from the end of the just giant, almost Kamehameha like, just straight through the squishy hole in the center.
Absolutely, like you see it like go in there, and it fills it with the light as it takes like, I'm not gonna like sugarcoat it. It takes a very consequential amount of damage as you light up this empty thing, but like light bounces around in there like really strangely, almost as if like this weird creature's organs are like some kind of stone or like crystal.
Don't tell me this thing is an engine.
Either that or I just got a multi-ball.
Joust slides in for the to run the distraction kind of thing.
Absolutely.
I'd also like to try and take out its legs if it has those.
It does have legs. Oh, you guys can't see them in this thing, but like it has like lava legs.
Yeah, I'm gonna use the door shield to try and, like go behind the back of the kneecap type thing.
Oh, absolutely. I love this. Give me a 20-sider. Oh, fuck yeah, 19. I treat 19s like 20s because I know somebody's gonna raise it. So what does it look like? How do you take this thing just to its knees?
I feel, I slide in there as Joust is running another distraction on the opposite side. I just full force into the back of the kneecap. I don't know if it takes a leg off or not, but that's what I want to do.
You want? All right. If so, yeah. Okay. There's the 20. So yeah, you'll take one of its like legs right off. Joust, like
as it falls like forward, I want Joust to Shoryuken basically.
oh fuck yeah, please! I'm gonna give you that 20-sided. Let's
Bow
do it.
shock strike.
It's a 20 set. Like it's a 20, so I'm just gonna fucking like let it rock. Yeah. So you nail it right under the goddamn chin. Just like it goes down. Like Patagon, like the leg that Royce knocked off of it comes flying at you, and I'm just picturing you cutting it in half with your chainsaw as it flies at you. It just twirls to the side of you, Pim Positive, and you just like fucking and Besh. And Besh is just fucking awesome. Besh loves that chainsaw. And so you see Besh drawing in a notebook, just drawing the chainsaw. B. I'm talking specifically to B, not Pim Positive. You want to get in that hole. God damn, the hole in that chest looks good. I don't know why. But imagine, imagine that. Oh, it's typing, so I'm letting it rock.
Pim, we need to lick that hole. Right now, we need to taste it.
It's so gross.
B, can you roll me a 20-sider? Let's this one is special. So I'm not trying to take agency away from Pim or anything, but I just want to know how things rock. Oh my god. She rolled a 1.
I see.
She rolled a 1.
Yeah, that's the third one, right?
That is the third one.
Somebody roll bingo.
Let's just... I can't... Pim? Pim?
Yes?
You hear me? Are you listening to me? You ready for this? You're not ready for this, but I'm going to tell you anyway. There is nothing in your life you've ever wanted to do more than to throw B Positive, your little slime girl, into that hole in that chest. This is the absolute best idea you've ever heard in your entire life. It's like, oh my god, she wanted it. She was telling you in the ear, and like, it's the best idea ever. You should fastball special B into this heart if you can. Everybody in the chat, if you have any 20 cards to make this happen, this is the best thing you guys as a crew have ever heard. It's the best idea ever. That's what that 1 means. Now you can't ignore it, but I'm gonna do some weird shit to you if you do.
Well, what she wants.
Alright. Please make a roll to throw B into the heart of this demon.
Fun, B.
That's a failure.
That's incoming. Because that's a different roll.
Alright. A little phoenix thing going on. Triumph. That does look... Oh my god, it's so great. Joust, the worst thing you've ever seen in your entire existence has happened. Some strange, parasite has infected our dear friend Cyber Demon here. You guys has anybody else ever read Old Man Logan, where T-Rex was taken over by the Venom symbiote?
Oh my god.
Cosmos.
Now, you guys, if you've played Doom, you know a Cyber Demon. You know I was leaning this direction. Now, what would happen if a Cyber Demon was Carnage?
Patagon, it's a real good time to rip and tear.
We're kind of rip and tear for sure.
It's a shield for B.
B, you're 2 points safer, but I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not going to control the cyber demon. B, you want to kill these people incredibly badly. You want to eat these people. All the jokes about eating is stacking. You want to eat all of them. Except for Pim. You don't want to eat Pim. Pim's safe. Pim's part of you. But you want to eat Joust, Phobos, the other one I can't remember his name, Royce, Patagon, and Besh. You want to eat them.
I've dealt with far greater menaces in this universe than you, and I will not allow this mission to be a failure because of your degeneracy. Penguin! It is time to rip and tear.
Let's rip and tear.
So I'm gonna do, you know.
Just so you guys know, B was typing.
Yeah, I'm waiting for B.
Okay.
Yeah, because I know B, you control this enemy. I'm very excited about whatever B's typing right now, by the way. You're all doing great. I just want you to know that as well. I thought I peaked at the Castlevania game, but no. No, I can still get stupid.
Oh, this is great. This is...
Oh, everybody lost the +2 from the tough choice one because the attack at the beginning. That's I was remembering that.
I'm waiting for somebody to roll one more natural 20.
I'm gonna roar as loud as I can at them. Tentacles start popping out all over as she moves forward and goes to grab Joust.
On guard!
Alright, B, please roll me a 20-sider real quick. Let's... And then with Sept, you're gonna be able to rip and tear. 13, it's a success, so... Joust, you're lifted into the air and you take 4 damages. It's just like squeezing you, crushing you. Like, I'm picturing a tentacle like slashed out from the hole in its chest, but it's still like pointing its gun and its blade. And Sept, this is the situation you find yourself in. Like, B Positive has possessed a giant cyber demon. It's pointing a gun. It's raising its arm ready to splash at you. It has Joust in the air above you. You are holding a chainsaw that can make you immortal.
Yes, but I'm out of AP.
Oh, Sept. The necklace is just pulsing for you. It's just pulsing.
Penguin! Rip
All right.
and tear!
Okay.
Ah!
So-
I look down at Patagon. Do you want me to throw you?
In just a moment, we're gonna see what this necklace can do. So, he takes the necklace in his hand, squeezes it, and says, "Let's hope this is gonna work."
It pops, and you guys, everyone just hears like, no, silence. Nothing happened. Like, Sept has stopped time for a second. In this moment, you have everything. Like, everything is about to snap back real quick. You're gonna snap back to reality, and then gravity. As Eminem the Prophet once said. But in that moment, you can rev this chainsaw. You feel it. You know that you can. And not even the gods of that necklace, the gods that made that necklace, like, remove you from existence after this is done, could kill you. Nothing could kill you. If you rev this chainsaw, you are protected from everything. You just have to do it.
Well, let's get ripping and tearing then.
So yeah, you fucking pull the chainsaw, and the music suddenly comes back for everybody, and it's just the chainsaw is on fire now. Sep's like weird like flipper wound is when you just have a cybernetic leg now. The whole thing is just like matches the aesthetic around you.
Cyborg penguin. All right, Royce, let's just toss me up there, and we're just gonna go
Taking
down.
a cue from Joust.
So both of you roll 20-sided. We'll take the highest. Fucking. You know, I'm still taking that 19. I know that's a 1, and normally I'm fucking all 4 1s.
Patagon's immune to ones with the chainsaw.
But also, if somebody increases that to a 20, then we have a tie. And I'm gonna say tie goes to the winner.
Oh, well.
So please, if somebody could increase that 19, just do me that solid. I don't ask for a lot.
Don't mind if I do.
So, Sept, please tell me what it looks like as a penguin with a robotic leg and a flaming chainsaw flies at a cyber demon that is like whipping blood tentacles and currently is holding Joust.
While they're
So-
doing that, can I still use Pim's abilities?
Huh. Can you still use Pim's abilities? You can, but narratively only as B. You can't make Pim do it, but you can do like facsimiles of it through blood. And your fucking giant ass gun. But please, Sept.
All right. Gonna be a lot like a tornado, essentially. We'll be spinning towards the cyber demon and mainly focusing on the tendrils that are holding Joust as I'm flying by to land over. here to-
Absolutely. With a 20 Joust, you are released. B. This food is fucking fighting back, and it hurts. They are hurting you, B. But luckily, you know these people. You know this food. You've eaten this. Like, you've at least hung out with food every day for a while. Granted, the chainsaw might be new, but no. I wrote something about that, didn't I? B, you are incredibly hurt by this chainsaw. This chainsaw digs into you, and you have no defense against it. This is the most painful thing you've ever experienced. You must destroy this penguin at all costs. This penguin is your number one threat. The rest of he's not even... He's evolved from food to predator.
Listen, thank you. And listen, monster. Though you may seemingly have the upper hand right now, never underestimate the HTML Wanderpus. Even though we may be surrounded by this horrid darkness and endless night, we are the Starlight! Ah!
Hell yeah.
I'm just gonna make that roll right now. What does that look like? Are you swayed?
Oh my god.
He's so corny. He's so corny. Like, it's really great. Like, you guys think about it for a second, and like, you're like, yeah, we are the... Wait. Oh, you mean those guys that we fucking blew up their ship that one time, and they fucking just, like, just ate it? Oh, and you're, like, snapping your fingers trying to think of the, like, Starlight Brigade. This is like, wait, those are the ones that give K&M, LP and KM all those fucking problems? But, like, those two are stupid. Like, what's going on? We're not the Starlight. We're so much better than the Starlight. So, like, any, like, bonus you guys would have gotten for, like, him, like, giving that rousing speech, you're just like, No.
Yeah, no.
I mean, maybe.
But it sounded. You guys will admit that it sounded great. B, you're in there. You know what you are? You are the starlight. B, you are so strong right now. Like, Sep's like chainsaw is tearing into your chest. But you know what? That's okay. That's okay. Like, Sep, your chainsaw starts slowing down as blood starts just like coagulating in that area. B, you are the starlight. That's so ridiculous. Oh my god, you've known it all this time.
Well,
Yeah, so that's what that speech did.
I'm gonna run up with Joust, even though I'm not sufficiently roused, and attempt to also fight back the bee demon.
She was typing.
Yeah, I saw it. It's the Psy-Bee demon.
Don't worry, sir. I was thoroughly roused.
I understand, Demos. Thank you.
Like, it Blossom just looks up. It's because we are the starlight. Like, we are.
We are.
They have the same sparkle in their eye as B does right now. Oh, this... I can read what Pim said before you... not what Pim says, what Art said before you guys get to read it, hear it. But it doesn't look good for Sept. Is he not gonna read it?
Yeah, I don't know. It didn't go.
It was a little too long, I think.
I got it. I'll read it out for everybody. I'm gonna completely ignore Joust. Because, of course, a 1 on his, roll. One tentacle sweeps at him just to wave him off. All the other one's tentacles focused on the penguin with the chainsaw. Try to engulf him and shove him in, and chainsaw down the barrel of my new gun. So, yeah, Art, go ahead and make me a roll against that. And again, all the B positive fans, you want this to be hot. Or at least all the B positive fans. M positive, to a success. Sept, would you like to roll? So, all of B's tentacles are coming at you, except for the one that swiped at Joust. How would Patagon avoid this situation, or would Patagon just double down with the chainsaw pressing in?
A little bit of A and B here, because I do have splitting image. That was one of the last things I was able to do before I ran out of AP. So, would that at all distract her while I try to charge up a last light?
Sure. So I will give you the next step up. So if it's a mixed success, it's going to be a success.
Okay.
Good thinking.
Double up is off, right?
Double up is open for right now.
Okay. Want to make sure if I hit the button.
Oh, but a failure is a failure is a failure. B, please tell me what you do to our poor penguin friend here. Because it succeeds. We all get to enjoy the wonderful. So the way that she set it up is she is going to grab him and then focus on the penguin with the chainsaw, try to engulf him, shove him, chainsaw him down with the barrel of my new gun. That is what she said before.
Middle of the road.
Middle of the road. So whatever Art's typing right now is one of the options. And then I will give you the other option.
Once he's stuffed in the barrel, I'm gonna smash it into the ground and fire.
Jesus Christ.
Brutal. Lovely.
So that is one of your options. And then your other option is, I will let you get 2 more damage in. I'll let you get 2 more damage in if you take what was just said. Alternatively, like, she's gonna miss, but she's gonna fire into the ground anyway, and it's gonna cause a lava wave, and everybody else is gonna take 2 damage. Everybody. Except for you. You clutched onto this chest.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the first option, you know. Right.
Sure.
I can't be killed at the moment. It's worse, I'm gonna be a lead projectile.
Yeah, so like you are now at the bottom of it, and you just like sucking up these bullets. Like you know you should be dead. Like you should be dead 6 times over. Where they're just fucking like destroying you with this.
Joust is gonna run interference. He's gonna try to put a stop to this.
Oh, I think like the coolest thing is like Joust is like running in, being like, "I must protect like Penguin Friend," but then you just see him stand up and with flippers above his head and chainsaw in hand, like the guns like firing like very like machine like chain gun style, like spinning, but at this like all that raining lead, and just this chainsaw is just like holding it back.
By the cosmos.
Is there any way we could rip B out of the chest of this thing?
Oh, there's always an option. Just tell me how you're trying.
Like, Royce wants to jump onto the chest of this demon and, like, reach into the hole and attempt to pull B out.
I'm gonna try to talk to her since she's not going after me. I'm gonna try to distract her. So he can get in a little bit easier.
Yeah. Both of you make a 20-sider, and, like, we'll take the highest again.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, there.
Well,
There.
look at that. Fuck yeah. So, still. Pam, please make the roll. Just need to see it. Okay, so you both would have succeeded. Art made it in the middle of the road. Art wants that tough choice.
It can't affect a natural 20.
It can't affect a natural 20, though. But it can affect voices. But we said we take the 20.
Royce was the one who rolled the 20.
Yeah.
It's a natural 20, so it can't be affected.
Yeah, and I
So
said
is
I'd
that
take
for
the higher.
17?
It covers both of them.
Okay.
It works perfectly. Like, and I appreciate the be positive trying to like keep her new giant weird body. But you know what? Whatever Pim's saying right now, and I'll let Pim have the word in a second, feels right. It feels maybe more right. Like you don't know what came over you. Like it was a giant vessel with 0 blood left in it, and you knew you could take it over, but like you've stopped attacking. And Royce, you're gonna jump into this thing and pull B out of it. No questions asked. You rolled a natural 20. What could I do? And fucking
As an officer of the Wanderpus, it's just like, you're behaving badly. Don't make me bring this back up to the captain.
And just Leo tattooed on on your shoulder as you like strain to rip the new heart of the fucking cyber beast out. So, I do want to know how the rest of you at this moment are fighting against.
Destroy the body! Demos, Phobos, run distraction! We need to take out its entire structural form. I want nothing left alive in this room.
This roll right here, just so everyone knows, is for Joust, Demos, and Phobos. It's a 15, so it's a success. So whatever he's telling him to do, that's going perfectly, and you guys can all act off of that.
That means, like, Phobos is running around, like, shooting with his blaster, and normally he's a really bad aim, but he's hitting a very large target easily. And Demos is just swinging the lightsaber wildly, and it's working, because, you know...
He's lightsaber kidding it.
Yeah, basically.
Oh my god, it's exactly lightsaber kid.
Yeah, that's it, yeah.
I'm gonna death hand.
You get death hand? Absolutely.
After spitting out some of the bullets, I'm gonna charge up a last light. Overloaded. So.
Alright, so
Guess
Kole,
I'm
give
gonna-
me a 20-sider. Royce, give me
Yeah.
a 20-sider. Sept, give me a 20-sider. Pim, give me a... Patagon and Pim, give me 20-siders. So we got a fucking 2. And a 5? And a 5? Keri asked you to roll me a die and you give me a 5? B, give me a roll. Give me a roll against these. You just gotta beat. You gotta beat an 11. Okay. So B gave me a 1.
You two were meant for each other.
Oh man.
So yeah, I guess you all succeed. And tell me what... Okay, so for the record, I need you to tell me, Sept, and I need you to tell me, Keri, how you do it. And Royce, of course. Royce, what do you do? Like, as you pull B out of it, that looks metal as hell. But before you give me that answer, Sept, what do you do that doesn't look metal as hell, despite the fact you have a flaming chainsaw? But you still get it done? And Keri, also, what looks fucking sexy and metal as hell, but it sucks at the same time?
Well, so as before, tries to charge up the light beam with fire and flames and the metal, and it at first it misses, but it actually bounces off one of the walls, reflects back, and ends up hitting him in the back instead of the front. So not as cool.
She's like, oh, I guess. It's like, okay, I guess this is how it works. I'm sorry, guys. And Keri, how does Pim like help attack the body? But it's an embarrassment. Like, you thought it would look cool, but it's bad. It's just bad.
So with the death hand, I have a hand cannon, and I'm gonna like try to like jump on that thing and like jump off of it, like push off of it with my legs and shoot it at the same time. But instead, I just kind of like fall on my butt and then accidentally shoot it as I hit the ground.
Nice. And B, how does this bumbling fucking circus of a group manage to rip you from your new cyber demon body? Like, and go ahead and type. I see you typing. I was just like, is it just...
Ruru. Can I just die of embarrassment?
Yeah. Like the part that connects to the Wanderpus crew is just like, I live inside her. Oh, come on. Like, so Sept, as you're pulling, it suddenly becomes like way easy to get her out of there. And then Joust, you see the cyber demons like shake his head like, what? I hate you! And he starts trying to slash at Joust.
Wow. Okay, so can I respond to that then?
Yeah, absolutely.
So his blade, he swings that blade kind of like flaccidly, right? It like sticks into the ground, kind of like parallel to it. Joust is gonna sprint up the blade, run up his arm, and drop kick him in the face.
I sure hope it works, because like I'm Alan, lover of ones, but you fucking guys. Don't be a 1. It's an 8. So here's your tough choice. Okay. You can make this hit, but the cyber demon is going to grab you and put you in his hand, and he's going to throw you down. You know next turn that's what he's going to do. Like, wait, he doesn't have a hand. So he
maybe
hits
like
you,
swat me away, yeah.
Yeah, he's going to try to swipe, like, he gets you exactly in. You are the perfect size to fit in one of his barrels.
Right.
So he like basically punches you, and he's gonna fire you out next turn unless somebody destroys this arm.
Okay, well,
But-
I'll still go through with it because
Okay, absolutely.
yeah, because as I said, even surrounded by this endless dark, we are the starlight. Yeah! Kick.
Second. You guys are still not enthused by him screaming, "We are the starlight," as it echoes out of the gun. Like, he gets the kick in, and you see this thing's head turn sideways, and you hear his neck prick, but then it, like, does a, jab, and you see Joust go inside the barrel of a gun, and, you then hear "We are starlight" echoing out of it, but it's still, really fucking corny. And all of you have a chance, this thing is gonna is gonna unload its gun at the whole group. B, you are back on Pim. Pim, you can have access to refill your AP again.
Awesome.
You feel complete once again.
So, what is the size of this weapon by chance?
Oh, as big as you want this chainsaw to be.
Okay, well,
I really should have eaten him.
well, we might
So
be able to give you the
embarrassing.
chance. So what I'm going to try to do then is kind of leap up and use this now hopefully big enough chainsaw to cut the weapon off out of the arm/hand of.
Oh, that is absolutely a fucking heavy metal thing to do. Please give me that roll.
While he's doing that, I'd like to just start decking this demon in the face.
Oh, absolutely. Give me that roll. I'm waiting for the second one. Oh, so both of them success, I will take it. So it starts getting you just what's it look like when you jump up and start pummeling the shit out of this demon? And then what does it look like for this demon to get its arm cut off?
Well, I imagine I never jumped off from ripping B out,
Okay.
and then so I just punch his face once. He kind of staggers back, and it gives me just enough angle to stand on his chest enough to just start wailing on his face.
I'm here for it.
Yeah, and similarly, this kind of jump up and then arm flailing out, kind of basketball star going for a slam dunk and just slice all the way down.
I absolutely support that. Joust, the gun hits the ground, an incredibly loud clang, and you guys just see Joust this is great.
Did Besh make a weapon out of all the scrap metal?
Joust, you get let out, and she's no time for that, Mr. Joust, Commander Joust, whatever your name is, just get the fuck out of my way. And you just see Joust, not Joust, you see Besh just okay. And you get led out of this thing by a very courteous but also incredibly rude rabbit person with a big fake mustache and safety goggles. Yep. Okay, if you could get your 2 followers just right here, that would be perfect. Lines up. And please just lift with your waist, not with your back. And then you see Besh turn the BFG, which is the arm that Sep just carved off of it, and he just starts pulling the trigger.
Legs.
Yeah, he's blowing the
You
other
lift with your legs, not
I
your
think
waist.
it's waist. I'm pretty sure you lift with your waist. I'm dealing with an incredibly he suffers some memory loss, teacher. I don't know. I grew up in the woods. What's
But
your
thank
problem?
you, nonetheless. Demos, Phobos, assist him if he needs it.
Phobos, lift with your waist. I don't care about your back. And then he just starts firing. The biggest gun any of you have ever seen, including Pim's gun, which is startling. And just starts ripping the thing's waist off. It's knelt down because it only has one leg, but the other one is falling off too. And
A small tear of admiration for my own sibling.
And you guys just see Kole socking this thing in the face with like glowing blue holy flames. I'm gonna guess because they're blue, and the only other time we've seen blue fire is holy. And just socking this demon over and over again.
Yes, General, continue to land those mighty blows. It is an inspiration to us all.
It is fucking inspiring. Somebody give me a triumph right now. Like, whatever you want to do it. It counts as a triumph. Give it that to me right now.
It is an honor to be amongst the highest ranks of the HTML Wanderpus.
Can B and I go in to behead this thing?
Absolutely. What does that triumph look like?
Alright. Now, B, stop me if this doesn't sound cool enough. But I figure, it's like, jump up and, like, run up his body, and then have B, like, unleash some tendrils and wrap it around his neck. And I will, like, use my force to kind of, like, grab hold of the tendrils, too, and just start pulling until we cut through his head. Not through his head, but through his neck, like piano wire.
Alright, so you all see that starting. Like, this thing is, like, laying down. It doesn't have any legs. But it is still slashing out with its, sword arm. Like, it is trying to, like, still cleave you. It can't do anything about Pim. Pim is going to succeed in a couple of turns. But all of you are at risk right now. Like everybody else.
I'd like to restrain the sword arm.
Alright, how you doing that?
I'm gonna, like, full body onto it and, like, yank it back.
Oh, that's right, you don't have AP. That's very funny. You're not using any abilities. Yeah, go ahead and roll me a 20-sided. Stop, like, help yourself with that. Like, let's see how that looks.
Joust will help if it fails.
It does fail. I'm gonna roll a 20-sided. We'll take the higher of 2.
Okay.
Art was typing.
Oh, Art, go ahead and please let me know how you're stopping it to. That's a 20, though.
Joust, yes.
I want to hear what B's saying real quick, but I've got... I look forward to whatever B is going to say. I assume it's going to make it like... And then it's just poop 60 times.
5 AP and HP for everyone because of the bingo card.
God damn.
Ruru. I was just agreeing with Keri, but add some bloody spikes on her hands and feet to help with the climb.
That's fucking metal as shit.
Yes.
So, this is what I'm thinking. Joust and Roy, just stop me if, like, I'm, like, off. Royce runs in to, like, start, like, holding, like, restraining the hand, but the hand moves way too fast, and it's about to clock Royce before he's, like, fully, like, secure in it. And then Joust comes running up with his, like, mechanical arm and just, like, putting it up and holding it is, like, bracing it with his other arm.
And spiked, and then sparks are flying everywhere.
Yeah, it's like, slams into it, and it's very, like, last scene of Vampire Hunter D Bloodlust. If you guys have seen that, it's amazing.
Fuck yeah.
With the cape and the sword are both glowing red as this, like, its sword is catching in. But then just as it's about to be too much for Joust, even with a 20, like, Royce comes flying in and just grabs the blade with his fucking covered hands. And even though it's cutting into him, he's still pushing against it as much as he can.
If we don't make it out of this, Royce, just know it was an honor serving beside such a warrior as yourself.
My blood has never been hotter.
Then onward!
And Patagon, what are you doing as, like, they are, like, fighting against this arm? You have the perfect moment to help that garrote that's going across. You can, like, raise your chainsaw, whatever you want to do. I don't want to, like, narrate for you.
No, that was exactly what I was thinking about. Is help with the piano water garrote there to, try to get this head off the beast.
Absolutely. Go ahead and give me that 20-sider. 14 is a success. So what does it look like? Do you just, like, cover, like, furrow for her? Do you just, like...
Yeah. So it's just like jump up there, just start, using the wound essentially that the growth started, just rip into that, and just there's flesh pieces and everything just like flying everywhere. And
It's
just
like, you all of you are covered in like flaming hot as shit blood, but you all like feel like revitalized for it. Everybody refills 5 HP and 5 AP. That's from the bingo card, but narratively, it's this demon's blood being consumed by you and B being in your presence. Like all of you are getting like that ability. Like you guys feel like Pim, you feel the egg start to hatch, like as Pim holds it, and like that's what like all of you feel great. Exactly what you're going for works. Like Royce and Joust hold the blade back, and it shatters, and they just prove the stronger. Like the Pim pulls the grot all the way through as Patagon like cuts away the like last bits that are holding it still. Like, and like yeah, like B is like this thorny mess all over Pim's hands. Like you guys just watch the blood like as it spurts out cover Pim as just the picture of Pim becomes like the same way that is. That's what you guys see for like a moment. It's just like Pim is just all covered with B, and they've become a completely new thing. That is what you see. And yeah, you see a fucking engine that you know for a fact could gateway you home right now. Like, you see it, you know that if you just go up and punch it right now, all you have to do is punch and you get home. That's all you need to do.
You're familiar with this technology, as I am myself. Let's utilize it and finally end this.
I agree. I'm gonna go over and punch the shit out of that engine to get it to go.
So yeah, like, yeah, you hit it and you literally just like, you open up a gateway to some like, you do not see the hallway that you normally see. Like, you just like burst back out of like your weird like portal. Royce, not Royce, Joust, you are also here. No worries, you are safe.
Ruru's typing.
Oh, sorry. They let her type 100%.
Go ahead, I was just pre-typing.
Oh, okay. So like outside of it, the BFG arrives. Like it slams on the ground in front of you. It is an incredible weapon. Like you could either install this on your airship or onto the sub. It would make bombarding. Anytime anybody bombards, it's 8 damage. That's how much damage. No question. But it's 8 damage to everything in that area. So
we've made it out.
You've certainly made it out.
Where am I?
we're back in the engineering workshop.
You're in my laboratory.
I never thought I'd see the day. I am eternally grateful for what you've done. Are there any communications I can use to get back in touch with my organization?
Yeah, right this way. We'll go fire up the switchboard and get you in contact with.
Excellent. Thank you.
Yeah, you guys have all returned home. This is home.
So,
I immediately plop on the ground and kind of hug the egg.
Do I have that door still?
Yeah. We'll count that as the hell metal. Then. You could either keep it as just 2 like doors,
I'll find a use for them.
Yeah, I mean, for sure. I am really upset. Did somebody use the Loot Goblin card? Cause don't. Cause this game I was telling everybody before it even started, all of the magical items were just gonna be like laid out for people. Like I wasn't hiding anything from you guys. It was literally just hold forward, and I didn't want so I was worried that some of the cards would I figured out how to do. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say. So Joust walks back into the room. Now, I appreciate all you've done this day, and for saving my men's lives, I cannot thank you enough. However, I am still beholden to extra-dimensional laws and the authority bestowed upon me by my Starlight Federation. And as such, I regain my authority as commander. And now, I will place you under arrest for violating these laws that are in place to protect from anomalous activity such as what you've done today. What say you about this outcome?
I crack my neck. You're welcome to try.
I mean, I don't want to speak out of turn here, but for the next 23 hours or so, you might not want to try anything.
Im just holds her hand cannon directly at his face without even looking at him, still focusing on the egg.
Your threats. Although I've seen your ability, your threats are still meaningless when in the face of greater authority such as my organization. I don't think you understand the amount of trouble that you've just stumbled into. And, as arbiter of justice in this division, it is my duty to take action now, where I see it.
V smacks him in the face with a tentacle, twice.
So that happens.
Resorting to violence is one thing. However, if you kill me, the entire force of the Federation will come crushing upon you, and there will be no escape. For now, I think it's most important that you understand what it is I'm saying. You're under arrest. Now, is there an escape vessel? I'll see myself out. You have 30 minutes. Run!
Okay.
So in my head, what just happens is he gives exactly that speech, exactly what you just heard, as him and his two companions leave, and one of his companions is I'm getting reception, pulling out his phone. So you guys just call Starlight, and you guys do the fucking Star Trek teleporter thing, pulls you guys out.
Oh, okay, that works too. Yeah, either way. The sentiment was the most important part.
Yeah. They're under arrest, but you left before arresting them.
Yes.
So you guys don't have to fight Joust, don't worry.
That's right. I feel like we do the same job. We just got off on the wrong foot.
Oh yeah, 100%. It was all
whatever those cockroach things have.
It was old management, you know? Old management made you guys do bad things and got them Starlight mad, so you got a warrant for something you didn't mean to do. So yeah,
Maybe
all of you are just
trial by combat.
standing. Everybody except for Joust is standing inside Royce's laboratory. And the exact amount of time has passed. It's probably been something 6 hours, 6 to 12 hours, and you were all steaming. Patagon does have a cybernetic leg still.
Nice.
He's still holding a chainsaw. Royce's knuckles are still bloody as shit and covered in burnt wrappings. Besh is just super respectful right now and just doing anything he can, they can, running around being oh no, I got it. Because his has gotten really humble. And B and Pim are just being B and Pim.
Royce is gonna take off the rest of his shirt. Be like, I ruined this. I'm gonna have to get another one.
He's cut as a motherfucker. He's just so goddamn cut. He's as ripped as Jesus on Easter. It's fucking insane.
What?
Oh, you don't get that? He's as ripped as Jesus on Easter. Don't worry about it. It's a phrase. It's common.
I think we all should get a drink and, I don't know, relax.
Yeah, you guys can all hit the fucking bar. That's an option.
Oh, B said something, but again, the bot didn't speak.
I got it. I'm sorry, Pim. Alright, B. B starts whispering to her, stroking the egg. Pim, we need more of that thing's blood. It was delicious. More. B, you're doing me a solid, making me uncomfortable with that. Then I had to read it. Then you made me read it.
Ruru. Good.
God, I think she's like fucking actually made it not work, so I had to read it. I don't like that.
Royce is gonna head to the diving bell as just how he is, ripped off shirt, fucking sweaty as a motherfucker, just swagger over there.
Yeah, I'm gonna put the chainsaw down in the engineering department where hopefully it won't harm anything.
Just so you know, that chainsaw still functions the exact same way that chainsaw functioned there. You get to keep that.
Okay. Yeah, I'll definitely keep it, just not going to be bringing it to the diving.
Pim, that dagger you got, like, I rolled it up before the game even started, like, if, like, somebody got a 20 in that scene. That dagger, it looks a lot like a tick's mouth. Ugh. And if you put it in your hand, you do notice that, like, it has another tick's mouth that points into your hand. So, like, you know that if you got a crit with this, it would poke you and the person that you're hitting, and you would do 8 damage, but you would gain 8 HP. And that HP could be added to your max. So if you were at 10, you would go up to 18.
Fuck yeah. That's awesome. Little sanguine tick dagger.
Yeah, it's a little tick dagger. So just, you know that's how it works. Patagon, you got a fucking badass chainsaw. Royce, take a fighter move. You don't have to take one of them that happens before it or anything. Just take one. Whichever fighter move you think like reflects best on your what happened today, take it.
I guess whirlwind.
Yeah, fucking take it. Take whirlwind. You don't need to use scrolls to use whirlwind anymore. No way. Joust. As you get back, like, you get teleported. It's weird. That's a new experience. You know that they were experimenting with that technology, but you didn't know that they had a lock-on it. Like, as you get back on the ship and Pillbug salutes, their uniforms are way nicer. It's so much nicer than when you went away. And the ship is, like, way more, like, sleek and less Star Wars, more Star Trek. Than when you went out. And
I see we finally moved forward in the next step in the development of the technology.
A man walks in, and this is Commander Perry. And Commander Perry looks at you, he's like, "You've been gone a long time, Joust. We have a new job for you. Perfect to your skill set."
I will do what the organization deems necessary.
And he
show me the briefing.
He gives you the salute, and then like that screen cuts to black. But that and like then we cut to you guys all just chilling and drinking at the bar, sleeve like no shirt. Amel also just like fake mustache cast aside, but real mustache growing in underneath. Like you guys can see Amel's like mustache, not Mel, but Bash's like you see Bash's like mustache stubble growing in. Not wearing their safety goggles anymore. You're all just sitting at the diving bell. What I'm picturing is dead silence, hard drinking.
Very much so. I have a
good.
glowing, probably one of the specials that we usually bring to the communications office. Just sipping that and going over, am I actually going to be dead tomorrow? We're going to find out.
And that is the end of the Joust game, Hell to Pay. Thanks everybody for coming and playing. Yeah, that was fun. I hope everybody liked it.
What happens with the egg?
Oh, Pim's egg, like little like after we're gonna watch the credits, the little after credits scene. You see this weird like the egg, the top part of it like pulls off of it, and it's just like sitting like in a bowl, and it's just this pool of like gelatinous blood, and it looks like what the lava, like you see like flames kick up every once in a while, but then it like looks like Pim looks at herself, like Pim Positive looks at herself in it, and the reflection just becomes what it is. But because the reflection was weird and distorted, you now have this like, and it's just basically your face because it didn't copy any of the rest of your body because you were too close for it. It's this weird like Warple Tinger head / like bee jelly monster that's just like kind of like sitting on the egg that is clearly just imprinted on you.
Awesome.
And that is what you have. So we can go
Batman
ahead and
has a new sibling.
You both just said that. I don't know if you read the one and said it, but like I'm uncomfortable by that. And yeah, so that is where we end this game. I like the fact that like the sun is just coming up because it was in the middle of the night before. You all smell of sulfur. Like, and you're all covered in blood, head to toe.
Yeah. I don't even care that I forgot about everything about the sub.
Yeah, Noelle is just like trying to match the speed of you guys drinking at this point. And that is the end of the game. So thank you. Sep, you all did amazing. Every single one of you. Fuck. You did exactly what I wanted you to do. And thank you, chat. You guys are great. I meant to like let you guys like try to like help them get out of the plane of existence, but like I was just trying to push it going forward. So good. Thank you guys all. Seriously. Adrian, you know you did great. I don't have to tell you. Keri,
Alright, put another Joust card in there.
Keri, B, you guys did amazing. Fuck.
I could spend another
Just amazing.
2 months trying to find it.
Yep.
Thank you.
I want a Royce card. That's what I want.
Right? Fuck,
I would do that.
Damn Royce.
But it needs to be him shirtless, just
Yeah,
fucking
absolutely.
ripped.
Oh my god. Royce being like young Chuck Norris is my new favorite thing.
I gotta give it to you right now, Royce. It's one of those things where I'm not used to somebody else just being over the top. So when I see it, I'm like, whoa, okay, all right, all right, I can work with this.
We gotta do it.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, ripped like Jesus on Easter. That's how I described Royce.
I don't know what that means.
I will
Yeah.
find that stand-up fucking. It's
I could just
comic-
picture Joust in the back. Like I have no clue what that means. What
I
does
don't
that mean?
understand the expression. I've
Can
read
that
it
be
through
the
many
name of the
simulations.
card?
What's that? What's that, Pim?
I said, can that be the name of the card? Just
Yeah,
ripped
like
like
Jesus.
Jesus on Easter.
Oh man,
B,
the
you
library
did great.
game.
Like-
It started everything.
Oh my god! Oh yeah, no, I was gonna say I tuned into that. That was like my good friend Nick doing the librarian, and I was like, oh, this is great. this is gonna be great. He loves those types of villains, so I was like,
That
oh,
was
this is gonna be
great.
awesome.
That
Yeah.
was a lot of fun, man.
I love. My favorite part was when he what was it? The blue elf looking, like Seth, right? Seth.
Yeah, Seth, yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, like when he said, "Oh, you're gonna do this? That's original." And Nick's just like, "What can I say? I'm a fan of the classics."
That was great. That was a great line. That was amazing.
Yes! Ah! Oh yeah.
That was great. You all did amazing. Like, thank you for coming to my Doom game. Like, the thing is, I knew that was gonna be a Doom game from the fucking jump.
Hey!
Again. But like, I knew that we were gonna play Doom since he was gonna send out a distress signal. I've known that for months. It's just the amount of time that it took. I was like, oh, it has to get way worse. Like I have entirely different models for the demons if Pim Positive did not roll a 1 at the beginning. Like, the same thing would have happened if you would have played a Season 1 card. We would have gotten red caps instead of, like, the demons that were supposed to be out there. But I was just like, I will take a 1 as that red cap showing up. 100%.
Mm-hmm.
But Pim never got hit by the red caps. So, again, we remain fine.
Just had to, run my hand through blood for fun.
Yeah, and like then B was just like, lick it.
It's a little taste.
Like it.
But yeah, that was that game, and like, it pretty much went exactly how I wanted it to. I was gonna
Lick
do
it.
more.
It's fine.
Right, it was fine. It all worked out. You know that a giant, like, a red cap managed to take down a Starlight cruiser, like a big one, like a big deal. Like, basically a Star Destroyer from Star Wars, the size of, like, thing, but it was taken down by a tick the same size. So on that hell planet, which you now have the address to...
Like anyone's like dying to go back.
I don't know, I might go back. It was kind of invigorating.
I feel like it would be like in line with the Joust to want to go back also, just out of a sense of righteous.
Right, 1v1 duel on the Hell Planet Joust. Let's go.
Where Royce
Sunday
can
Doom
thrive.
speed runs anyone?
Yes.
And it's just like, so you do, like, what you guys did get is, you got the BFG. Like, you can put that on the airship. You could, like, put that in, the city if you want to, like, nuke a city at a distance. I guess. I don't want to, like... But yeah. You can put it on the ship, you can put it on the airship, you can put it on the sub. Put it in the city. Whatever you want to do with it. You don't have to come up with it right now. Whenever.
Okay. Sounds good.
Royce, you may not remember how how you put together the ship, but you know a thing or two about rifts more than you did before. Like you are the only one that knows that rift opened up with no water around. Both of them.
Yeah, that's not in the norm.
And you do have hell metal.
Yes, hell metal.
And there we go. Pim, you have your egg. Joust, you have your new assignment. Patagon, you have a chainsaw that doesn't let you die.
Hopefully you survive the next 24 hours.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's tomorrow's.
It's tomorrow's problem, is what that is.
Throws a drink back. That's a problem for tomorrow, me.
And it's just like the rest of the crew is all preparing for the diggy hole thing. That's just like, yeah, like tomorrow we're gonna go help Roop Pina. It's like, can you imagine? You guys just walk out of Royce's lab, smoking, bleeding. Like, honestly, you both,
Shirtless.
like, all of your shoes still just, shirtless, smoldering.
I have a metal leg.
You got a metal leg? You did not have a metal leg yesterday.
It's like I've seen some hellish things in the last few hours.
You have a leg that suddenly got formed out of a spaceship material on a hell planet because you used a chainsaw.
Just bouncing some weird hell demon baby on my freaking knee.
That to me, it just looks like a fucking Furby version of your face.
Yes.
Oh no.
This is our child. B, we have a child.
I told you motherfuckers could
We
spore.
should name them.
We'll come up with something good.
Just name them plus.
So yeah, I hope everybody enjoyed today's game, because I have to piss so bad.
So we will see
Me
you all
too,
tomorrow for the Diggy Diggy Hole game. We could stand to have a waitlister for that if somebody wants to jump in for that game, because I know Ray was saying that he might have technical difficulties and not be able to. So, yeah, just make some noise in the workshop channel if you are able to sub for that game, if it pans out that he can. And then, Not Forgiven's game on Sunday, The Belt, and Zach's game on Monday, Where You'll Find Me Now. There is so much story and everything, like, packed in for the coming game, so yeah, it's gonna be really exciting. Did the end, like, super early, I think, but, this. Make sure that you click that and grab your free card pack. It expires in like 20 minutes. That is the free card pack for the entire chat as per the Play 20 Cards bingo card. So that's everything. We will see you guys tomorrow for more HTML. Bye forever.